Today is my reset day. I'm getting things in order. We're getting ready for the new year. It is time for a reset. If you guys haven't been here before, I have been traveling for the past 2 weeks through Christmas and New Year's, and I am feeling just a lot of anxious energy at the start of this new year, even though I think I'm like a week late to this. I feel as if everyone's already done these videos before on YouTube, but throughout Christmas time, I think I kind of got away from minimalism and keeping things simple, and I'm just kind of ready to get back on track and to simplify my space and just feel very refreshed and recharged to bring in a new year of, making videos on here and just feeling inspired in my space. I think the first step to having kind of like a reset day is just to make a list of everything that you want to accomplish. And so I just made my list. I have 10 things on here. It may be a bit ambitious, but we're gonna try to get all these things done. I want to make some breakfast. I want to unpack because I have so much stuff to unpack. I want to take down Christmas decor because I love our Christmas decor, but I'm just ready to have a more simplified space. And then I also want to put on some fresh sheets on our bed. I need to do some fridge organization. I went through last night and actually got rid of all of our food, and we went grocery shopping, so I put in some new food, but I also washed all of our plastic containers, so everything still needs to be organized. So I'm gonna do that. I want to tidy up, put out some fresh flowers, kind of make the space feel alive again. I also need to water all of our plants, which are looking a little dingy after being gone, but it's okay. I also want to do some meal prep if we can get to it. I have a salad recipe I want to keep in the fridge to have for the rest of the week. We've been going to F45 for the past, I would say, few months or so, and so we are so excited to get back to a class because it has been quite a bit since we worked out, and I just enjoy working out so much, and so I miss it so much. I miss all of the people at F45, so we're gonna do that. I do plan on also having a whole decluttering video, but that is just too much to do in one video and for today because these are the things I need to get done, so we're just gonna focus on these. And I'm also gonna have a podcast up on kind of like my goals for the new year because there are some pretty big ones coming up for the new year, so if you guys want to check that out, I'll have it linked down below, but that's not going to be in a video or anything. It's just going to keep it over on the podcast. I'm excited. 9:30, I'm ready to get started, so we're going to go get some fuel and head over to the kitchen. I think that life is all about balance, but I can definitely say that after traveling for so long and eating so much fast food and more processed food, my body is just craving like real fruits and veggies. And for at least the whole month of January, and obviously, you guys watch my channel, I like to keep things somewhat healthier. I do want to keep this up throughout the new year too, and so I thought it was the perfect time to mention Daily Harvest. You guys know I love Daily Harvest, and I'm so excited to partner with them on today's video because I don't have anything meal prepped right now and I just really need some breakfast. Daily Harvest is the most convenient way to get in more fruits and vegetables. They are so easy to make. They have so many amazing food items. They have smoothies, they have oat bowls, they have flatbreads, they have lattes, they have their version of kind of ice cream, which is just kind of a healthier version of ice cream, and so they truly have it all. But this morning I'm actually going to make a smoothie. This is the spiced pear and cranberry smoothie, and what I love about Daily Harvest is you can actually see all the ingredients on the side. So this one is pear, cranberry, cherry, chioggia beet, I'm probably saying that wrong, fig, and cinnamon. And it's so easy because you just pop them into a blender, you add your milk of choice, blend it up, and then you have a super easy smoothie to eat. And it's so easy to make. I'm not someone who ever really makes smoothies with raw ingredients. I only ever use these because it's so easy to use and you just know you're getting really high quality ingredients. I also love making their oat bowls in the morning. This one has oats, apple, cauliflower, walnut, pumpkin seed, and cinnamon. And again, you just add your nut milk of choice, pop it in the microwave, and then take it out and you have oats, or you can just leave them in the fridge overnight with your milk of choice to have overnight oats. Everything's really flexible too, so you can get Daily Harvest delivered to you monthly, weekly, and if you're traveling or something, you can definitely pause it, and you can get 9 to 26 items in your box. So I have an array of a bunch of different items. Everything's also gluten-free, dairy-free, and plant-based, and they have over 100 options, which is crazy. So you guys can get up to $40 off your first box of Daily Harvest by using the code Michelle Reed. I will have it linked in the top of the description box. I also order boxes of Daily Harvest on my own too. I just love them. I think that they're so great, especially if you're trying to start the new year, incorporate more veggies and fruits into your lifestyle. I think that Daily Harvest is the way to go. Trying the smoothie. I'm excited to try this one because I never really eat cranberries, and this one has pear and cranberries. I don't even have pear that much, so I like Daily Harvest because I eat things that I don't normally eat. You can just taste the health, but it's also tasty. First order of business is to unpack, but I'm also gonna go ahead and strip the bed because I'm gonna put on some fresh sheets and I wanna unpack onto the bed. Also gonna pop in a podcast. I think I'm just gonna listen to What We Said because I saw that they just posted a new episode. I always love like productive New Year's podcasts, and so I love listening to What We Said. Out our towels to some fresh ones that I had cleaned. I'm gonna go ahead and store this comforter that's behind me. It's kind of like our winter one, but I just don't think we need it right now. I don't think it's cold enough. So I'm gonna go ahead and put it up in the closet and then also put on some fresh sheets now. Finished putting the bed together. It looks great. And now this is probably gonna be the most time consuming thing. I'm gonna take down all of our Christmas stuff. So I have our tree here. We have some stuff on some shelves. Actually, I don't have that much. And this is why I always need to remember not to go crazy with the Christmas decor, because it is nice being able to refresh your space again and make it feel back to normal very easily. So I'm just gonna go through and gather everything. Hopefully I left enough storage for our closet. I definitely think we're outgrowing this place and needing more space. Not because we have more stuff necessarily, but actually, yeah, it is because we have more stuff, which is why I need to declutter. So let's see how this goes. Let's take everything down.
When I call her up to say I'm in town, I get a notion that we both walk the same ground. Been traveling all over, searching far and away for a sign to lead me straight. We walk together down the streets of our home. It's been forever, a long time that I've been gone. The feelings come easy as we start a new day, and I know what I should say.
Officially gathered all the Christmas stuff, which feels really good. It honestly took me way longer than I thought. So I think I'm gonna modify my little list and I'm gonna put all of the Christmas stuff away, box it up. Hopefully it all fits in this box. And then I'm gonna take Cash out to the park because he needs to go out, and then I'm probably gonna make myself some lunch. So I'm just gonna do my fridge stuff and my meal prepping then, and then we'll get on to cleaning after, like putting everything away. So that is the game plan. Let's go. mentioned I'd already cleaned out our fridge last time. That's definitely something I would do. I did like a hardcore wipe down because this thing was getting pretty gross. I also removed all of our pictures on here and just put them over here. Just have kind of like a clean slate right here. But I'm gonna go in and organize everything first. I washed all my containers like this to put stuff in, but for some reason I didn't realize this is really like malleable in the wash. And so it kind of got inverted on the sides. And a few of them I had to throw away because they were just totally demolished. So note to self to hand wash those last time. So I don't have as much organization stuff as I would like. I'll probably go to the container store and get some more, but I'm gonna do this. Our fridge is all nice and clean, like I mentioned. It just needs to be organized. And I also think I'm gonna grab one of these Celsiuses. Okay, so here's the fridge. It's definitely not completely organized. This isn't my ideal situation, especially right here. I just think that this needs a bit more work, but it's gonna do. Got all of my other stuff in the bins right there, but now I'm on to doing some meal prep. I don't full on meal prep because I do work from home. There's no need to, but I like to have one kind of like lunch option in the fridge because lunch is always where I either skip it because I'm really busy or I just eat random stuff because I wait and I get hungry. So I like to have like a healthier option accessible. So I'm gonna make this Southwest pasta salad. It looks so good. I'll have the recipe down below. I just actually boiled my noodles over there. And then I also like to kind of meal prep my fruit or anything. I will usually do my veggies too, but I just don't have the time to do that today. So I'll probably do it another day. I'm gonna de-seed my pomegranate because I love having pomegranate on granola or with yogurt or anything. It's just really good, especially in the winter. I'm trying to eat more in season. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that as well. Pasta salad. It looks amazing. I ended up just topping it with some avocado as well, but it looks really tasty. It's so fresh. I'd highly recommend making this. I'm just gonna put this in the fridge and clean up and then get on to the next to-do. It is now time to clean, and to be honest, this ladder is still with us. It needs to go. I don't know where to put it, but it is time to clean now. And I have a whole cleaning routine up already if you guys want to see more specifics, but I'm honestly not doing that whole routine today. I'm just like not having it. It's 3 o'clock and I want to just do kind of like a hour and a half clean. So I'm gonna wipe down all the surfaces, vacuum, really go hardcore on the bathroom because that's kind of gross. And then I also want to vacuum our couch because I just had all the Christmas stuff on there and there's a lot of like little Christmas glitters everywhere. So we're gonna clean that. And then I also might do something that I like to do is use baking soda on our carpets and just kind of refresh them with some essential oils too. I'll put a little picture of what I mean right here. I found this from Kristen John's. I really like it. It's like a homemade carpet cleaner. You can also use it on your mattress, your couch. And so I might do that as well. So let's just go ahead and get started on that cleaning. Got this for my Christmas decor, but I think I'm gonna replace this with this because I like how it just blends in with our bathroom, and then put all this stuff on here as well. also need to do is brush this guy's teeth because he has been with my family for the past 2 weeks. We saw him one day in between trips, but he hasn't had his teeth brushed in a while, so I'm gonna go ahead and brush them. I've been doing this since he was a puppy, so he really doesn't mind, but I just use this Petrodax toothpaste. You can tell he really likes it, along with this little toothbrush. I'll have these linked down below. But the key, I think, is to start this when they're puppies so they really don't mind. It's also meat flavored, so he doesn't really mind it too much. It just got all over my pants, but that's okay. The ones in the back are always the hardest to get too. And the reason why I keep it here next to the little trivet in this, which is not very cute, but otherwise I actually won't remember to do it. But when I see it, it always reminds me to do it once a week. So I try to keep that there, or like twice a week if I can, but sometimes it's just once a week. I'm now just gonna water my plants. I have a few to water. This one's my pothos. It lives through anything though, so it's really the least concern. And then I'm gonna do the other ones. And then lastly, I'm just gonna switch out the water on this guy because I have been propagating my pothos plant and it's doing decently well. You can see there's some of the, I don't know if they're roots or whatever they are, they're growing. So I switch out the water once a week, but obviously we were gone, so I haven't switched it out in a couple of weeks, but. Oh, it is like almost 5 o'clock now. I cannot believe that just took so long. I always think about people who are moms or dads, like how in the world do you keep your house in order and also work a job and also keep up with your finances and also take care of your children? Like I have a job that I'm so grateful for that I get to be home, but it is still a job. And like even just with a dog, working from home and not having to work a standard 9 to 5, I still think that it's easy to feel stretched thin trying to keep up with everything. So if you are a parent, I give you major credits. I always think about this when I'm doing kind of like menial tasks, but I have the time to do them. I'm gonna look on my list and see what else I have on here. I think that I did mostly everything up until working out. I was gonna go ahead and do a digital declutter as well, but I think I'll save that for my actual decluttering video because my desktop and my folders are just crazy right now. I think I'm just gonna go ahead and do some computer work though. I have a lot of stuff to catch up on from the break. It's so weird. Aiden should be getting home soon. It's weird him not being here because I've been so used to just being with him like all hours of the day for the past couple of weeks, and so I miss him a lot. It's just strange. I was texting him and it's like, it's so weird not being with you, but it feels so nice having a clean space. I really think that I got away from minimalism like I touched on and just kind of accumulated a bit too much stuff, but it's just making me feel so much less stressed having a space that is like clutter free. And I really want to, in the new year, try to minimize belongings again. I think especially after I declutter, I will really be committing to that because it's just so easy to accumulate so much stuff, especially around Christmas time, that it's nice to finally feel that I can breathe in my space. I know where everything is. Actually not quite, because things still need to be decluttered and organized and everything, but I'm gonna go ahead and do some work on my laptop and then get ready to work out. Just went ahead and got changed because we are about to go work out. We're headed to a 6:30 F45 class, and I feel like every time I work out I wear the same workout top on my videos, but I promise I have other workout clothes. I just always end up wearing this one. But it's been probably 2 weeks since we've last worked out, so it's probably gonna be tough. And we're back, and that was very difficult. Definitely because we haven't worked out in a while, but it was also a very intense cardio day and there were 2 trainers, so feeling a bit tired. I'm gonna take a shower and then make us some dinner. I also have some self tanner on my face and my face is red, so my face is like a weird shade right now, but that's why. For dinner, I am making this sheet pan sticky ginger sesame chicken and Brussels sprouts from Half Baked Harvest. I've never made this before, but it looks super good. cleaning up after dinner, but I'm gonna go ahead and end off this video because I'm ready for bed. It's like 9:15 and I am exhausted. So I just wanted to say, I talked about this on my story today, but I think that a lot of the New Year pressure to kind of like get back on track and to get everything together can sometimes be overwhelming. And while it does feel good, I just want you to know that it's okay to have seasons of life. And I think that's why, we come back so refreshed and recharged, is because we do have that downtime for Christmas. And I really think that life is a pendulum. I feel like I'm saying that wrong, but it swings back and forth. And even with talking about the minimalism and feeling like I've kind of strayed from a lot of those habits, that's okay. Like, you live and you learn throughout life, and you don't always just have to be the same, because that wouldn't be fun at all. And I think that a lot of times we appreciate like the simple joys of our routines and the people that we're around when we come back to it after kind of having some time off. So I just wanted to put this in here because I think that sometimes these videos can be a little bit overwhelming with, goal setting and all that. And sometimes it can just feel a little bit like paralyzing when there's just so much going on and kind of the pressure to change. And you also don't have to change if you like the way that you're living. If you're content with the way you're living, that is also okay too. But like I said, I am planning on switching up a few things and sharing some goals on a podcast episode. If you guys want to listen to that, it'll be up on Monday after this video is up on Saturday. And I'm sorry I keep pointing at you guys. It's probably a little bit annoying. I'm so thankful for you guys. I appreciate every single one of you guys who are here. I'm so thankful to get to do this as a job, and I just never want to take it for granted. So thank you all, and I hope you guys are having a great New Year, and I'll catch you guys in my next video. Bye, friends.